All right, hello everyone. How are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 8th of March 2022. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Let's see what's happening in the markets now. Looks like the Forex pairs are retracing backwards. So no trades for myself, but I see gold is going up and also some other interesting markets in Forex pairs in other areas. So let's check some charts together and see what's happening by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo today. So let me switch the screen. Alright, so before I start here, a quick disclaimer as always. The contents here is all based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do with your risk management. And since this is a live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. And also recently, there are many fake accounts of mine, including Telegram and Instagram and Facebook, because I don't do any of these. So if you see me on Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, then these are all fake. I only do my webpage, official webpage, and YouTube, this one, and second channel, and also Twitter accounts, and all the others are fake. So just be careful when you see these fake accounts of mine. Okay, so let me say hi to quickly everyone, and I will start the session now. So let's see. Basam, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Nadeem also, good to see you. And Mahardika, thank you for joining. And Kishore, good to see you. And Lukman, thank you for joining as well. He says, I watch so many of your videos every time when you analyze the chart. I will subconsciously know what you're going to say. Okay, thank you for making me a profitable trader for free. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's my honor and it's my pleasure to be able to do this every day. If I don't have any viewers, if I don't have any supporters, then I won't be able to do it. So thank you so much, everyone. All right, Arukadi, good to see you too. And KOM also, thank you for joining as well. Yeah, gold is up right now, so I will check gold today first. Yes. Yeah, so when you come to Dubai, please let me know on the email. Yeah. All right, Dirk, good to see you. And Eugene, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And David Madel, good to see you from London. Levinas, good to see you. And Eghart Gale, good to see you too. All right. Yeah, Euro is strong today. Yes. According to the strength chart, right now, Euro is very strong. Euro is a red one and it's going up. Unlike last week, the situation has changed. Almost backwards changed. So Euro is now strong and USD and Pound and CAD, Canadian dollars is sideways. Swiss franc is going down, JPY is bearish and AUD is also bearish. So we have very much different, almost like opposite market from last week, obviously from this strings chart. All right, Crystal and Anis, Ahoman, thank you for joining also. Arukadis, good to see you. And Payson and M, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. Yeah, I can check Euro AUD. Yeah, let's check. So let me first look into gold because it's going up. And I was looking for the buy chance today, but I didn't have a chance to trade. So let me check again and see if I can trade gold right now. So XAU USD gold. Okay, so I will check the daily chart first. In the daily chart, it is moving up right now. You see the Kumo is up. Kumo is a bit thin. So this is overshooting market, but now it's up trending. So I can follow the uptrend anyways. And it broke the round number 2000 today and still it keeps going up. I thought when the market reaches the round number 2000, I thought there might be some retracement. But looks like it didn't happen and continuously going up this way stably. So this uptrend is persistent still. It's continuous. And Kumo is up, Senko Span BA both moving up. Obviously because it's renewing higher. And the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen bullish and Chikou span above candles too. And so there was a big spike on the 24th of February when there was a big news in between Russia and Ukraine. there was a big spike up and retrace. So there was a long wick pointing upwards, and the resistance of the wick was 1974.82. But after the breakout of that level yesterday, it has been moving up. So yeah, this is bullish in 1 hour, in a daily chart. So before moving down to the lower time frames, I would want to look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart, after the P wave break, it has been gone up already, and it broke the round number, so it looks like it's reaching all the way to the previous high from August 2020, which is 2077.19. Is going to be an ultimate target in here. So, and the daily chart is up now, so I go down to 1 hour. And looks like 1 hour chart has been ranging right now, but it was nicely supported at the 2000 round number because there was a previous resistances. So it has been nicely supported. Potentially it breaks bullish. So however, Kijun Sen is now flat. So usually when I look for the trending market, I wait for the Kijun Sen to turn bullish to buy. So until that happens, I will most likely stay away because it may still retrace. It may still retrace back to Kijun Sen when it's flat. So I don't want to get caught by this retracement along the way. So I guess I don't trade it right now. But let's see 30-minute chart. In 30-minute chart, this is also flat right now, flat Kijun Sen, flat Kumo, but Chikou span above candles, so it's bullish, so it may break the resistance level at this moment. So yeah, most likely I wait for the breakout of the previous high, which is 2020.87, and look for the buy chance. And until it happens, I will simply away from the chart. And most likely, I will be away from the chart and come back tomorrow. Because I might not be able to set break even before I go to bed. So if that's the case, I will prefer to stay away and come back tomorrow. But yeah, it has been nicely bullish in the daily chart, so this is all good. This is all nicely bullish. So I'm looking for the buying edge right now on gold. Finally, I don't even remember when I took the gold last time to trade. Yeah, I think it was like 2 years back or so. Because the gold has been ranging, it has been up and down so many times. And here was very spiky. So since 2020, August, the gold has been very spiky and choppy. So I was basically trading Forex. So, but before August 2020, I was buying gold and I made some nice profits along the way because it was nicely bullish. But after the August 2020, exactly on the COVID outbreak, the gold market was unstable, very choppy, and now it's going up due to that news. So yeah, it's a very interesting market, but I will be looking for the buy chance right now. Yeah, so let's check some other Forex pairs. So now I'm watching Euro Pound as it's going down, but now it's retracing backwards. It looks like Euro Pound is now retracing backwards. Today is bullish because of the strong Euro and flat Pound currency strength. Now it's retracing, so I guess I won't look at this one anymore. As per daily chart, let me see if I can find other interesting pairs to trade. Looks like all the Euro pairs are retracing, so not Euro pairs to trade. So let's see, USDJPY. USDJPY is still within the ascending P wave. You see the market has been up, supported by this trend line once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times, and 5 times. It was supported, but highs remain the same. So this is called ascending P wave in Ichimoku, and when you see this in price action also, most likely it breaks. but I'm waiting for the Kumo up and Kijun-sen up for the potential breakout. And it hasn't happened yet. I'm just waiting for that to happen. And also, it may take more time for the breakout of the resistance 116.34. It may take the whole month of March, or it may take until April or May. So this is for long term, but if I see the potential breakout, then I don't mind taking a buy before the breakout happens, really. So that's USDJPY. Let's see. USDCAD has been ranging in the daily chart, so no trend. Yeah. Coleman asks about the pound dollar. Pound dollar is now bearish. Yeah, daily chart is now bearish. Kumo is down, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen down, and Chikou span below candles. The market broke the support level 1.3162, and now it's turning bearish. So I think pound dollar is good to look for the sell chance. So let me go down to 1 hour. In 1 hour now, it's pointing down. I mean, Kumo is pointing down. Technically here, Senko span A angle is very important for me. If you see Senko span A angle point down, then this is also bearish in the long term. And also Kijun-sen is turning bearish. So yeah, I expect sooner or later the market breaks the support level, which is at 1.3081, and continuously go down afterwards. Yeah, so when it happens, I look for the sell chance. So that's the pound dollar. I think this is one of the good markets to look for the selling edge. So let me turn to green. This is green for me is to go to look for the selling edge. And let me see. Let's check some other charts now. All right, let's see. So Euro Pound, as M says, Euro Pound is also retracing backwards, and looks like market is reaching towards the Kijun-sen in the daily chart. And as M mentions, yes, in 1 hour it's bullish, but since daily Kijun-sen is still very close, I don't think I will trade on this one. Because usually, when you see the Kijun-sen flat like this, then the market tends to retrace backwards to Kijun-sen, and afterwards, we never know if that will be resisted and retrace or breaks this way. We can't really tell. And up to Kijun-sen in the daily, we have the room of only 12 pips or so to trade. So I think the target in that sense is too tight to trade. So in this case, I stay away from this market, although 1 hour chart is still moving upwards. Yeah, the market may be resisted at the daily Kijun-sen or the previous resistance level. So yeah, I prefer to stay away in this case. All right, Masiyesh, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, crypto, I will check later. In WTI, let me check later too. All right, Basam, thank you for the reminder for the like button. If you like it so far, please press the like button before leave. That would be great. All right, Igubola, thank you for joining. And Tal, good to see you too. All right, John Harris says, when trending on the 5-minute chart, how would you know when to exit based on the M30 chart? I don't usually exit based on the M30 chart. I basically exit based on the 4-hour chart or the daily time frame. But if I follow the 30-minute chart, then I will exit when Kumo and Kijun-sen goes flat. Then I look for exit timing. But as long as Kumo Kijun-sen turns bullish, I keep trading the profits along the way. Okay, so let's see. Pratish, I only trade 2% of my capital, 2% of the risk per trade. So no matter what lot size you go for, that will be 2%. The stop loss is my rule. That's the risk management. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Let me check the Bitcoin for now and WTI. Let's say BTC USD in the daily chart. This is still ranging to me. There's no movement. There's no direction right now. So this is also ascending P wave, but there is no volatility and there's no direction. More flat. Kijun Sen is pointing down. So this is a bit bearish in the midterm. And Chikou span is still too close. So no direction. And in this case, I simply stay away. In terms of price action, it's bullish because lows are higher and highs remain the same level. So this is ascending P wave and there are more buyers and sellers. But right now, still ranging. So we can't tell which way it's going right now. But let me check the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, looks like the market has been supported by this Senko span B. And since this is also ascending P wave, most likely the market will go into Kumo and go, proceed within the Kumo and breaks the resistance 45535, and then Kumo breakout may happen. So yeah, in the very short term, it's bearish, but now in the long term, I think it's bullish. Is my view. But for me, this is not a good time to buy because once again, in the daily chart, I see its range. Yeah, and also WTI. Let's check the WTI crude oil. That's also bullish. In the daily chart, market is still bullish. Kumo is up. Kijun Sen is gradually up and Chikou span above candles, so it's bullish. But now we have engulfing candle inside bar. So if you want to look for the buy chance, then I will wait for the breakout of the resistance 127.55 and wait for the breakout to happen. But it's amazing how strong the market has been trending up since this month, since 1st of March. For the last 1 week, the market has been moving up so nicely. So I think this uptrend will be continuous. If Kumo is too thin, then it might retrace, but I can see that the Kumo thickness is a decent. So yeah, I expect the market continuously go up is my view. So let me check some other comments now. Right, Kishore, Sir K, how much pips profit you make on 2 trades you're holding Euro AUD and Pound AUD? Oh, that's a good question. So yeah, for that, let me show you the Discord, because in my GTS Discord, I shared my profits. So let me see. So here, as I wrote here, I fix Euro AUD. I found that it stopped at the stop loss in Friday, and I took a profit of 329 pips of profit. Sorry, yesterday means yesterday, Monday. Monday, I found that the Euro AUD stopped out and fixed 329 pips, and Pound AUD, one of the positions hit the stop loss today, 445 pips profit, and the other position exit manually just now. This is when I posted on the 10:30 a.m. in Dubai time, and that was 463 pips of profit. So that was a very nice profit. I already got 150% return from last week alone. So that was a very, very nice profit. So this was my entry date, Euro AUD. I exit with a stop loss. Whenever you see stop loss exit, you see this is red when the market hit the stop loss in MT5. So this one, Euro AUD, that was stopped out at 1.4876 and got over 300 pips. And Pound AUD and Pound AUD yeah, 2 trades. One of them hit the stop loss 1.8011, and the other one hit the I exit manually today because the market retraced backwards all the way in 5, and in the forward chart it went flat. I found it today morning in Dubai time. So on the other one, Pound AUD, I exit at 1.8066 level manually. So that was my profit. Yeah. So I already made some nice profits this month. So in this case, I take it easy, and most likely I won't be trading actively from now on. But when I do, I will also share it in the community and also the public live streams. But for now, I have no positions, and I'm just doing something else right now. I'm still busy with the bank, paperwork. So, but that was my result. Okay, James and Peter, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. And M, you're welcome. Movie Hero, thank you for joining. Also, good to see you. So let's see. Let me check some other charts now. Oh, Peter says, for gold, how do you check the currency strings chart? For gold, I don't use the strings chart. Gold is gold by itself, and currency strings chart is only for individual currencies, and you can't really tell by the strings chart on gold. So I don't use that one. Hello JJ, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Welcome here. Ismail says, greetings Kay. Let's not forget to click the like button to show our appreciation to Kay's great work. Thank you again for your reminder for like button. I appreciate it so much. So let me check some other charts now. So cover the euro pairs, and let me check pound pairs. The pound dollar is going down, about to break the support, so we can continuously monitor. And pound JPY is also bearish. In the daily chart today, it's retracing backwards, but I see a nice breakout of the double top, and the neckline was over here, precisely on 152.93. So the neckline was broken last Friday, and I think that this is bearish still. It's bearish. So Kumo twisted bearish, and a Chikou span break happens, and Kijun Sen is now turning bearish. So it's bearish. I think sell will be a right call on pound JPY. Let me just take out this line. Let's see, pound CAD is now, it was bearish, but now I think it's a bit ranging. It's inside bar, but this one also, there was a nice breakout neckline of the double top, which was 1.6953. So still this is bearish. So if you can look for the sell chance of pound CAD, I think you can find some opportunities here. Let's see, in 1 hour, it's ranging now. No direction in 1 hour. It's into Kumo. So yeah, we can't really tell which way it's going. And let me check. Pound AUD was bearish, but after pin bar yesterday, now it's retracing backwards. Because of the weak AUD today, it's retracing backwards now. So it may retrace back to Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. So most likely I won't touch this one. This is not a good timing to trade. Pound Swiss franc is also supported at this previous support, 1.2103. So I prefer to stay away unless it breaks the support level bearish. And yeah, AUD USD is bullish now. AUD USD in the daily chart, the Kumo says up, and Kijun Sen also still says up, and the Chikou span above candles too. So for me, it's bullish. For the last 2 days was retracement, but I still wait for the market to be supported by the Tenkan-sen or Kijun Sen and bounce and continuously goes up. So when I see the bounce, I will look for the buy chance. But now, it's still retracing backwards, so it may break the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and it may retrace backwards to Kumo. But unless I see the bounce, most likely I stay away from this one. I think Tenkan-sen here is, I think, the 50% level in between the high and low. So let me see. This is... Yeah. So Tenkan-sen right now is the mid price of the high and low for the last 9 candles. So it may retrace back to Tenkan-sen 50 level or near the Kijun-sen 61.8% level and then bounce like this. But if it breaks, then I simply stay away. It's my view. So yeah, let's see. So for me, no trade for now. I think AUDC, AUDJPY are a similar situation as this. It's just retracing backwards. So I'm simply staying away right now. Okay, let's see. Milot says, Mr. K, how do you manage to enter with 15 to 35 pips of stop loss on pairs like Pound AUD? Where the recent swings can go past your stop loss range of 15 to 35. If that's the case, I simply stay away. If the volatility is too high on one of these pairs, then simply I stay away, or I look at other pairs to trade. Usually it happens on Pound and also Swiss franc pairs too. Sometimes when I'm trading Swiss franc pairs, the volatility gets very wide, and I have either very wide stop loss or I exit the price hit the stop loss very soon because the spread is also very high on these pairs. So that's why I put Swiss franc pairs as low priority to trade. Yeah. General Hera says, is Discord only for the KTS members? Yeah, this Discord is only for the GTS members. GTS. It's my course, GTS class. Jason says, good morning, Kay, here from USA. Can you speak about the gold? Yeah, gold is up right now. It has been moving up, so I'm just waiting for the breakout of the most recent high, 2020.87. And then looking for the buy chance. Clint says, how do you see USD Swiss franc? USD Swiss franc, let me see. USD Swiss franc in the daily chart, it's completely ranging, so I'm staying away right now. No direction and no trends. Yeah, simply, and also the wicks are very spiky. If you see the wicks up and downwards like a needle, so this is very spiky in choppy market in the lower time frames. So I prefer to stay away in this kind of market. It doesn't really suit my strategy in this case. But this I'm not sure. Maybe sometime soon. Then Harris says, may you please share your analysis from last week's charts where you took profit this week and why you took these trades based on Ichimoku? Yeah, I took these, for example, on the Pound AUD, I exited. I found the 5-minute chart retrace. So let me see, Pound AUD, what it was. I woke up in the morning today and found the forward chart was now flat. I think I came back to the chart somewhere here. This is when I woke up in the morning and I saw the retracement like this, break out the Tenkan-sen. And when I wake up the market in the morning, I found the forward chart is flat. And in 5-minute chart, I also found that the market was retracing backwards. It was retracing backwards on the bullish in the wave like this. The market has gone all the way up like this, continuous N wave. When I woke up, So I simply exit manually. Yeah. So that was my exit on the Pound AUD. And yesterday, I was taking a day off. So I only screen charts in the morning, but I simply stayed away the entire day. And today, I woke up and found the forward chart is now flat. You see, yesterday, the Kijun Sen and Kumo were still moving up. So let me do bar replay. So when I do the bar replay like this, you see the Kumo was down. Kumo was down still. And Kijun Sen was down also. Tenkan Sen was down too. And Chikou span below candles. So when I saw this in the morning, yesterday on Monday, you know, this is still downtrending, so no reason to exit. But today, the market retraced, and when I woke up in the morning, I found that the forward chart became flat, so I exit. That was my exit. And also there was a Tenkan Sen break. Before, the market never broke the Tenkan Sen before. This is also the pattern in this market. In the forward chart, the market has been resisted by the Tenkan Sen many times. But today, there was a clear resistance, clear Tenkan Sen breakout. So that was also my exit reason. The market doesn't respect the Tenkan Sen anymore. So this is where I have to exit. Okay. Yeah, Ajit says USD INR. All right, let me see. USD INR, let's see. I think it was ranging. Okay, looks like it's bullish now. It's bullish in the daily chart. It's also bullish, but I see a doji candle engulfing. Oh, there was a gap in between. There was a gap in between Friday and Monday. So when I see this gap, I wait until either the market fills the gap or market does not fill the gap and keeps going up. So right now, today it's ranging, and yesterday was bullish, but today it's ranging, so better to stay away. But I would prefer to wait for this engulfing breakout. I wait until the engulfing breakout towards either direction. But if it goes up, if it goes bullish, then I think the market goes up continuously this way. So 77.149 level, I wait for the breakout. It's my view. Tenkan Sen is still bullish. So in the short term, it's still bullish. In Chikou span above candles too. So overall, situation is still bullish right now. Okay, Eugene says, for any given currency pair, for any given time frame, can the prevailing equilibrium trading level be used as a support resistance levels? Yes, it's possible. Yeah, you can use this Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, or Senko span AB as a support resistance levels. Yeah, but it works the best in a daily chart or the forward charts, because if you take, let's say, 1 hour or 30, then you see many spikes and the market sometimes gets volatile and spiky, choppy. In that case, you may see many fake breakout of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen. But if you see forward chart or daily chart, I oftentimes see more stable bounces in the past. So yeah, better to take higher time frames to trust the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen bounce. Alright, Leanne says, hi Kay, can you tell me more about your set 2 orders in MT5? How many % risk for 1 order? So usually I take 2 trades and I take 1% on each positions. So overall, I take 2%. So if I take 2 trades, two positions, then 1% each to stop loss. That's how I manage the risk per trade. Before, I was taking 5% risk, or sometimes I was taking 10% risk per trade, because if I win, I can get more profits, theoretically speaking. And that's why I didn't really care about the risk management. But I was losing so big previously, and that's why I decided to take only 2% per trade, or sometimes only 1% per trade. And each positions I take 2%. I take 1%. So if I take 2 positions, then I take 2% per trade. All right. Matsushi says USDCAD. USDCAD, I think it was ranging. Yeah, it's been ranging. It's just going up and down. So no direction, and I won't trade right now. JJ says, do you think the war will make metals rise to new levels? I think so. As a risk hedge, gold and silver are right now bought. Let me check the silver too. XAUUSD. Or XAGUSD. It's up also. Today is bullish strongly and break out the previous doji candle. So it's bullish now. Yeah, so looks like the market is reaching towards the next resistance level of 26.7595 level. And that is my view. Okay. Yeah, Bitcoin, I think this is still ranging. Yeah, Bitcoin is now ranging to me, at least as far as Ichimoku Kinko here, it's ranging. So yeah, no direction and no trace. Yeah, even if I zoom out like this, it's ranging or a bit bearish for now. So this is like ascending P wave. So simply I wait for the breakout on either direction. Ensign says, please K, how do one select a good buy chance? So basically I look for the trending market in higher time frames, either daily chart or the forward chart, and simply decide which one to trade. But I don't trade, I don't execute the trade just because the market is trending. I also make sure to look for the confirmations to buy or confirmations to sell. If I can't find any confirmations, then simply I stay away. All right, Kitchenik, thank you for joining from Macedonia. Good to see you here. He sure says, Sergey, your strategy is amazing, and how your calmness is also very good, because in the last whole year, you made 114% of profit, and in the last week, you make 150%. It's amazing that Ichimoku is so powerful. Yeah, it is very powerful, yes. But I'm not doing something special. Basically, I'm following my own rules, and that's it. So trading is all about psychology, and you don't have to know about the details of Ichimoku, or you don't have to know about the details of price action or the market news. Simply, I think this is true to everything, but things should be very simple but powerful. So I make things very simple. In higher time frames, I only use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo for indicator, and in the lower time frames, I only use Bollinger Band and stochastics to trade for indicators. So I don't put mixed indicators. I don't mess up Ichimoku with different settings or things like that. I simply use default Ichimoku and default indicator and just one indicator, but still it becomes very powerful. And that's what I found for the last 8 years of my trading career full time. Things should be very simple, because before I was putting so many indicators like moving averages, Bollinger Bands. Sometimes I was using GMMA or parabolic SAR. I was also using pivot points, and I was placing so many indicators. But now I don't use them, and I simply use Ichimoku, and it works very well. But I think it's important also to explore what's in the world and what kind of indicators there are until you can be simple on your analysis. John Harris says, did you took the Pound AUD trade based on Senko Koten, or how did you confirm the specific trade? It was swing trade, right? Yeah, basically I was following the forward chart downtrend. Since the 3rd of March, I saw the downtrend in Pound AUD in higher time frame and took the sell. RP says, hello Kay, what do you think about the FB stocks? I don't look at the stocks at the moment, so I'm not sure. Before, I was thinking to trade the stock market, and I was analyzing, and I was looking for the opportunities in stock markets last year or until the beginning of this year, but the stock markets are now crashing, and it's very unstable for me than Forex. So right now, I'm still focusing Forex to trade. Forex and also gold if possible. And I'm kind of staying away from the stock market index. Milos says, if you are taking the trade based on a 31 hour, do you only take 0.5% risk per trade? Yes, that's true. Hello, Steven. You're welcome here. Thank you for joining. All right. Yeah, gold is breaking out right now. Yes, gold is breaking out right now. So very strong. It is aggressively moving up right now. Let's check 1 hour again. In 1 hour, yes, now Kumo is up. Kijun-sen is up now. So this is strongly bullish, and it may reach towards the most recent high, which is 27.719. This is a nice confirmation, nice breakout. But to be safer, you want to wait for the close, the candlestick close, because this is 1 hour, and it has another 17 minutes for this to close. So if this close becomes below the previous resistance, then as a result, it might become a pin bar or doji like this pin bar, long wick pointing upwards. And when the market sees this one afterwards, then there might be some sellers in the market, and there might be double top like this. So always have to wait for that candlestick close. It's very important. This is when people usually tend to jump in and retracement happens and people lose money. So especially gold is volatile. It's a spiky market. So you have to be very safe to trade. So I think waiting for the candlestick close is a key in this situation. All right, let's see. Let me stick to trading related questions. Sam says, hi Kay, I started making profits in my trades with your strategy, but each time I trade, it goes up 20 pips minus, but then it goes to my target. How can I improve my entry to be under 10 pips only? First of all, I think there's no way for your losses to be under 10 pips only. I think it is impossible. Sometimes I have 20 pips of loss, or sometimes I have 15 pips of loss. So I think rather than focusing on how not to lose big in terms of pips, I would focus on the risk and reward ratio overall in your trade performance. The losses are okay, but I think if every time you think the market goes backwards, then I think the entry timing isn't right. Either entry timing isn't right, or you are risking too much maybe. So, and also this is sometimes happens to the GTS members also, is that the after you exit with a loss, you look for another entry chance, and after 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you enter again. Whether it's the same pair or different pair, you enter again and you lose again. So, and that is because the interval between the trade and trade is very small. You have to take enough time until trading the next position. next trade. So at least give 1 hour or 2 hours interval, especially after you lose. You have to give yourself enough time to calm yourself down and also, take a deep breath outside of the room. You have to close the PC maybe, or you have to be away from the chart psychologically and then come back and take trades. This is very important. So if you keep this rule, then you won't lose big. Yeah, psychology or emotion is something that we can see visibly. So it's hard to grasp. But at some point, you have to know the way to control the emotions this way. So never revenge trade and never take trades as soon as before, never take trades again too soon after you exit with a loss. My advice. Okay. Lookman says, already put break-even based on your strategy. That's good. Yeah, break-even is also the key to success, because after you set the break-even, that becomes even break-even or win game, which you want to play every time you trade. So that's important. All right, Milos says, for gold and silver, how many pips of stop loss do you take? I take 2% risk per trade. For gold, I don't go for the pips because there is no concept in pips in TradingView. In MT5, there's a pips, so I take, but basically I calculate the stop loss as per 2% risk per trade. So yeah, gold is breaking up right now and looks like it's closing above the resistance. It takes another 12 minutes, but assuming that the market closes above the resistance, then I can already look for the buy chance. So I take out the 5-minute chart and I see in 5, it has been nicely bullish right now. There was a stochastic gold cross happens. Gold cross is happening just right now, and the market has been up and bullish in a wave. So I want to wait for another confirmation. Well, looks like the market has gone up already, so I would be waiting for the pullback, retracement, and pushback to buy. So in this case, I don't enter the market, but I would prefer to monitor the chart until I take the trade. Right, Eugene says, for a busy person who can only trade part-time, is it reasonable to look for only a KU? Yeah, it's reasonable. You can actually you can look for only the the trending markets and trending pairs, because I myself is also busy sometimes, and at least I don't monitor charts all day long. I think I said this previously on the videos, but I only screen chart 3 times per day, at most 5 times per day. But each screening times I only take 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and that's it. So even if I work full time, I can still use my strategy and take trades like that, because it's very time efficient in that way. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Basam, you're welcome here. After losing a trade, how many minutes do you stay away as a rule for yourself? I don't have a rule in terms of how long I stay away, but I would stay away until I screen charts next time. That might be after lunchtime, after dinner time, before dinner time, or before lunchtime. I'm not sure how long, but when I screen charts next time, at least I stay away. So that's basically what I do. Yeah, let's see. Val says, is Ichimoku effective in 1 hour time frame? Yes, I think so. Ichimoku is effective in 1 hour, but not the lower time frames. It's not really effective in 5 or 15, I found. In 5, 15, you see many spikes in the market. So yeah, I think you better take 1 hour above time frames for Ichimoku. But that says, hi Kay, what to do when the pullback occurs between your entry and stop loss? Between entry, stop loss, what to do when the pullback occurs? That means the market is going against the major direction, so I will look for exit timing before the price hit the stop loss. That's what I would be doing. Okay, so now gold is going up, as you can see, but I don't jump in this market. Looks like market is going up very fast already, so I wait for the pullback. So here, in 5-minute chart, I already draw the Fibonacci level in I wave. The trend started here. This uptrend, this I wave started here. So let me put the vertical line. The I wave started here. Before that, it was P wave, and this was exactly the I wave started to happen. So this is, in other words, the beginning of the uptrend. So I take in here, I put the Fibonacci level from here to all the way high, like this, and see how far the market retraces. And when the market retraces, I also look into Bollinger Band and stochastics in price action situations and decide whether I take trades or not. But one thing for sure is that I don't jump in this kind of case. If the market keeps going up this way, without retracement, if it keeps going up this way, then of course I don't jump in. I always wait for the pullback. So I will extend the Fibonacci levels like this way and see how far the market retraces in the future. So this requires patience, I think. If you already see the market has gone like this, you may thought that you lose opportunity, but actually you are not losing opportunity. You are not. You are safe enough to look for the next opportunity. So you have to change your mindset when you see these big moves like this. Before, I thought I lost the chance to trade. Oh, if I took the buy here, then I will be able to make so much profit by now. I was always thinking like that, and I was always regretting the fact that I wasn't able to buy here. But now I don't. Simply, the market is just moving up and down without your will. The market is just going up and down by itself. So simply, when the market is going upwards continuously, I stay away and I simply wait until the market pulls back, retraces, to be able to trade for myself. So yeah, exactly this is how I use Fibonacci retracement. Now I see I wave, so I see either one of these levels for the retracement to trade. Two Slice says some already started selling and some will start this week. Okay, How Ao says, Casey say currency strength chart only for 1 day. How to use it for swing trade? This strength chart is actually refreshes every 5 minutes. As far as I remember, it refreshes every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So as you refresh, you can get the latest data from here. So you can use it for swing, but also you can use this for intraday trade, like myself. All right. Adaria says, hello Kay, can you talk about how Ichimoku shows relevant support and resistance levels? Are they the Senko span B flat zone, the levels were Kumo twist, or neither? Support resistance levels by Ichimoku will be Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen, or sometimes Senko span B or Senko span A acts as a support resistance, but most likely Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen acts as support resistance. Senko span B flat, yes, it sometimes also works as a support, but I would say Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen works more than flat Senko span B. Okay, so yeah, so looks like gold is active now. So until the end of today, for me, I continue to look for the buying edge right now. And also, I still continuously look at the pound USD to sell. The forward chart is still, looks like forward chart is now flat, but in the daily chart, it's bearish still. It's bearish. And in 1 hour, I see Kijun-sen is bearish. So I will be looking for the sell chance on pound USD also. And expect the market breaks the support. So let's see, whichever comes first, I would take it and take trades. But if not, simply I stay away from the chart today and come back tomorrow. No rush. The market is moving every day for everyone. So even if you miss a chance today, there will be also a chance in the future. So I think that's very important mindset. Bogdanov says, hi Kay, do you ever use Renko Ashi? I used to use Renko Ashi, but not anymore. I don't use Renko Ashi anymore. I prefer candlesticks, and I don't even use Heikin Ashi either, because Heikin Ashi is for the stock market where there's a gaps in between the candles. But in Forex, I don't see any gaps. And also, Ichimoku is respecting the high and low for the last 9 candles or 26 candles or 52 candles. So in that sense, I prefer candlesticks than Heikin Ashi or Renko Ashi. Masosi says, what time frame is the strength chart? This is, I think it refreshes every 5 minutes. So this is a 5-minute strength chart in that sense. So you can refresh either by pressing today or by pressing this refresh button. You can refresh every 5 minutes. Yeah, it says 1855, but this is every 5 minutes it refreshes. But that says, what reasons makes market going against the major direction? I think many reasons. But yeah, usually I don't think about the reasons. I read the news, I read the newspapers, and I follow the news every day. But in terms of reasons, you know, if it's due to news, like fundamental news like this, like gross domestic product, or you know, like non-farm payrolls or FOMC, then I know the reason. But if not, then I simply don't really think about the reasons. I simply follow the Ichimoku direction every day, and that's it. Okay, so I guess I will end the live for now. So once again, thank you for joining everyone to join. If you liked it, please press the like button, and I will see you on the next one. So yeah, and hopefully you can capture a nice buying edge in gold today because it's moving up still, but always watch out for the retracement. When it retraces, make sure to exit very soon so that your drawdowns can be very small, and so that your future profits can cover these small drawdowns. Never lose big is a key to success. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.